When you walk into a Cycle 2 classroom, it's going to look a little bit more chaotic. These children are working in groups. They are developing into the social being, and so they are naturally driven to want to work with their peers and be with their peers. You will see more mess. You will see big pieces of work. You'll see big timelines stretched out on the floor. You'll see math work scattered around. You will see projects that unfold and unfold again and unfold again because this child just can't get enough of one topic, and so they keep expanding and researching and discovering more.
The way that we bring those previously Cycle 1 children into Cycle 2 is by telling the great stories. So there's 5 great stories, and they are like the keys to the universe. So we start with the Big Bang and we go through to first life on Earth, and then we look at all the things that happened before humans arrived. Then we introduce language stories. Then we talk about maths. And it's like this big, fantastic journey.
When I present a great story, I just see lots of jaws drop to the floor. I see so much concentration, excitement. They just want to get their hands on the experiments. Why does this happen? How does that happen? That's why we present those great stories to them. There's lots of storytelling, there's lots of project work, so there's lots of time where then children can actually go and study things that they're really interested in.
The Cycle 2 child, or the 6 to 9 child, is developing their reasoning mind. So you will often hear why all throughout the day. They want to discover their answers. They want to discover how this world is interconnected.
When my kids moved from the Cycle 1 to the Cycle 2 classroom, you did notice a difference. There weren't as many practical life materials necessarily in the Cycle 2 classroom, a bit more core academic work. But what I really loved was that because the children could transition between the 2 classrooms, whatever they had been working on in the Cycle 1 classroom could come with them to that Cycle 2 classroom.
So a standard Cycle 2 day can be very structured and can also be very individualised and open as well. In the morning session, they have a 3-hour work cycle that is uninterrupted work. The reason we do that is to give the children an opportunity to get into flow and to get into concentration. Once they've done their practice work, they go to their follow-up journal and they have a look at what they've learnt, the ways in which they wanted to retain that learning or follow up from that learning, and then they go through and work with those materials and those concepts independently.
It's all about guiding the child. It's about inspiring them, and I think it just really offers a safe, calm environment for them to work in.
For children who don't always have a lot of autonomy about what they can do and the choices that they're allowed to make in society as a whole, giving them the opportunity to make those independent choices and to follow on to encourage others to make the same choices is really empowering for them.
Montessori suits a lot of learning styles because it really helps visual learners, it really helps auditory learners when I do storytelling. It helps children that need to be able to move around. There's a lot of freedom in this classroom, whether you want to work at a desk or whether you want to work on the floor, whether you want to work outside. So it gives the children freedom to move if they need to.